day and night. I think different moments that allow you to be a different person. I think we all change a little bit when the nights comes in, and we are a different person in the morning. I think a day is very good to work and to be productive, to be your naivest, to be your nicest, to be you're more heavenly. And in night we all kind of change, we transform, we evolved into something a bit darker. I think night allow you to become a little bit more mysterious and dangerous and look for new things. This collection can relate very well to what we're just talking about now. The idea really came from a night out in basement here in New York that my friends took me, and I had never been before. And when I was there and I was enjoying myself so much, I was thinking, if hell had a place on earth, if it was a physical place, it would be exactly it. Everything that's happening is what is not meant to happen. It's what we're not meant to do. It's all that is associated with sins and hell. But at the same time, it got me thinking, why all these things that give us so much pleasure and that we enjoy so much and that give us so much happiness and ecstasy has to necessarily to be associated with the bad and the evil and the and the hell and the sin, and that's what really got me thinking, okay, let's try to think of a heaven party, let's try to change that concept and allow us to enjoy that much, and take all those things that give us so much pleasure and really associate it with what's meant to be good, and you can still go to heaven even though you've had sex all night. When we were thinking of the concept for the show, of course, the place was going to be a church, and it got me thinking, there's an aspect of going there and kind of like hiding your sins and like getting into a place, and some of the looks is like as if you're almost in like disguise. So you wear like sunglasses and like a wig, something like you're going somewhere, you want to go incognito, but actually when you get there, there's a party going on, there's a place where you can liberate yourself. So it's actually going to church, but what's going to happen inside the church is completely different to what we expect. We're actually going to go there and enjoy ourselves. You'll have like full like leather covered jacket with like studs and Swarovski crystals, but then you'll wear them with a wig, like a pair of sunglasses and boots and gloves, and you're almost like locked inside there and kind of hiding, walking and being kind of unrecognizable. But then you get there and then you see all this like little angels from heaven that I will always do. You get all the sexiness in a much more naive and ethereal way as well, which is what you normally imagine in like a heaven, a heavenly party. I don't want my shows to be just another show where you see beautiful clothes. You need to have a moment, an experience, a goosebump, something that you say, sometimes we push boundaries and we push limits a little bit, and that can make people feel even uncomfortable, and I like when that happens, I like when you actually go home and think of what you saw and reflect on it a little bit, but also, I just want people to really come and enjoy themselves and have fun and just, have a less serious fashion moment, I want people to have just have a blast, have a good time. I think fashion shouldn't be taken so seriously, I think it should be more of a performative act, like something that moves you in a way and makes you enjoy